Hi, you're watching Jobat TV. In this diet, I've introduced a very dear friend, Dhru Shah, to come and join me to discuss a few things that he's been doing in the recent past. He's a specialist periodontist, qualified around the same time that I did in my specialist training. And then for the last 9 years, he set up a company called Dentinal Tubules. In fact, I won't steal his thunder. Let's find out from Dhru what he set it up for, and also mainly what I want to find out from you, Dhru, which I really want to share with my dentist friends, is there are so many emails coming through in the recent past from GDC about the new CPD guidelines.
Yeah.
Some of the emails we read, some of the emails we don't quite read, and the ones we read we don't necessarily understand.
Yes.
I'm delighted to be part of the Dental Tubules group.
Thank you.
So I've been enriched with your collaboration. So I'm so happy that you're here to share what you're doing. So tell us about, if you don't mind, what is the current GDC looking for with regards to CPD, and how will that benefit dentists?
Yeah, see this. So let's go back first. So
Sure.
thanks for inviting me. That's first thing.
It's a
and
pleasure.
It's a great
It's a
thing
pleasure.
to be here. Your enthusiasm is infectious. Now, we set up Dental Tubules with a pure aim of education, and we're quite a big education company overall now, offering all sorts of different ways. So we have to stay on top of the GDC regulations, and the new CPD rules have come about. For dentists, it started in January. For the rest of the team, they have to be ready by the time their cycle starts in August
Okay.
this year. Now, in summary, there are three things we have to be aware about. The first thing is the change in the verifiable and non-verifiable CPD.
Okay.
So verifiable CPD is still remaining, but non-verifiable is gone.
Okay.
But people
And this
in different
starts
cycles,
1st of August.
for the rest of the dental team. For dentists, 1st of January, it's
It
begun.
started already. Okay.
And we have to figure out where we are in this cycle, because the hours are changing. It's 100 hours for 5-year cycle rather than the 75 of verifiable we used to have before.
Right.
And the non-verifiable is gone.
Right.
Except if you're in the middle of the cycle, then you might have to do a little bit. The second aspect to note is that, the GDC had core CPD,
Yeah.
which is like GDC saying you have to do this. It's become recommended now.
Like the radiology one.
Radiology, safeguarding. The fact is the GDC has shifted the onus onto us overall. However, also, now they've introduced something called the 4 high-level outcomes. So outcome A, B, C, and D. Outcome A is largely to do with things like communication, consent, safeguarding, things like that. Outcome B is things on leadership training, team working skills, etc.
Yeah.
Outcome C is what we do on daily practice, so CPD related to your daily practice. And outcome D is all about professionalism, so ethical and legal training, equality and diversity. Now what happens is, every CPD that we plan to do, and that's the third bit I'll talk about, but we have to plan our CPD,
Yeah.
and then we do it. Now every CPD we plan to do, we have to say which of these outcomes it's going to fit. And every CPD we do, our certificates must have it, that it fits this outcome, and it has to even say that this is the outcome it met. The next thing to note is that all the CPD providers have to now be quality assured. So if your CPD is not quality assured and it's not in your certificate, it won't be accepted. Now don't ask me what quality assurance is, because it's a full confusion out there at the moment. But we've built our own mega quality assurance mechanism looking at various different things. The final bit that dentists need to be really ready is every dentist now from January 2018, and every DCP, every team member from August 2018 must keep a professional development planner, a PDP.
Okay.
The PDP needs to detail what CPD you're going to undertake with the high level outcomes and why you're going to undertake it, because about patient care and how you're going to achieve it. And when you finish your CPD, that activity, you need to write reflections on that CPD. So you say, I achieved this outcome at this CPD, it achieved this high level outcome A, B, C, D. It basically reached to a point where this is how it will benefit my patients. And the last thing, a reflection of how that CPD is going to improve your clinical practice and patient care. Now, all this needs to be kept in place, really. So, in essence, what I say is non-verifiable is gone, so everything's verifiable. The CPD you plan has to have a high-level outcome and good plan in place. The CPD you do, the CPD provider must be quality assured. And then when you've done it, you have to keep a PDP and reflect on it. Now, there's a longer journey behind all this. And so, in a very, very short nutshell, that's the way it is. Now, I've done a whole 1-hour lecture available on the net for free. So if people who want to know this in detail can watch it.
And where would they watch that?
So it's dentaltubules.com / GDC ECPD.
Okay. ECPD, yep.
And that's the new scheme. It's called the Enhanced CPD Scheme by the GDC. Their own website's got a lot of information, but like you say, it's managed to confuse people. So I've tried to simplify it all down into the main salient points.
I mean, I'm now part of the dental tubules, and so is my entire team, including my nursing staff. So thank you for accepting us. So we found an easy way out. So for the ones who aren't part of it or currently are doing it themselves, I'm very keen for you to tell us, what has Dental Tubules done to simplify it? I mean, what have you... I know it's an amazing website you've got there, which is so beautifully detailed out. If you're happy to share what the costings are and stuff like that, so that people know, and if something that interests them, they can let us know.
Look, I think the simplicity of this is, one, flexibility and time was very difficult. So we have, created a portal where online CPD is available, so people can sit and listen to videos and lectures and learn from it and get the CPD done in their own time. The second thing we've kind of done is study clubs and a network outside. So people who don't want to do just online, but actually want to learn with a group, they can do that as well. And it also creates a variability. So the first thing is the education's met. Second thing is, like you say, our CPD covers that umbrella of all the new regulations. Problem solved. Now your practice has signed up to it. You just go along, your team does everything. We look after all the GDC tick boxes. Automatically, your system generates the GDC equivalent certificates, the needed as needed, quality assured, you're under our umbrella, everything is sorted. Your team needs the personal development planner, we've got that too. Our planner is different from others because it's the intelligent PDP, as my team calls it. It's intelligent because it looks at your plan, captures the data, and it'll shoot to you the CPD you need to do. It kind of reminds you, Joe, you need to get this done.
Because you've got the topics under those headings.
Yeah.
So as soon as you pick a topic, as soon as a lecture comes, you just feed it through.
We feed it through. Simple.
That is incredible.
And then, sorry, go on.
No. Yeah. I think one of the things that really interested me was, I've got a big team here. It's a 10 surgery practice with, I think there are 54 of us in total. It's a big team. For me, or for my team members, or my management team to monitor every single person's CPD is a nightmare.
Yeah.
So for us to do it under one website, to say, right, we just have to go into that particular staff member's account to see how many CPD has he done or he or she have done, it makes it amazingly straightforward.
Yes, it keeps it very simple.
So we can monitor, every single thing.
And if the CQC ever come knocking, you go, here it is. In fact, we've had a practice. They simply logged in and the CQC just saw the records online and said, this is great. Now, with the new CQC changes where you have to be safe and well-led and efficient, staff training forms a core part of it. So you're right. The whole point of this was that with the practice membership, you're talking about different memberships. You have individual or you have practice.
Yeah.
With the practice membership, one fee, which is, depending on the size of the practice, anything between 70 to 100 a month, it's completely ticked every box, from the CPD they need to do, to their PDP, to the whole staff overview, which you talk about. It just takes the hassle out and makes sure everyone's on the right page. Everyone's learning together. To me, it means a team is all in the same direction.
Correct.
That's a good practice.
Yeah. From a practice package point of view, I think that is incredible. And I think it'll be something that the dentist or the practice principals, you have a great opportunity to offer this to your team members, saying, you know what, let me take care of your CPD. We need it for our practice anyway, but let me take away that financial stress away from you and put it onto us. And in that way, we can also monitor what you are doing. It makes it so much simpler. For the dentists who don't want to do that but would like to still do it for their own benefit, what are the cost implications?
It's £250 a year, all included for everything. The study clubs are free, all the online CPD, and they can go and watch it anytime. Yeah. And they can also have their professional development planner as part of it. So all in. And if they want to come to a congress, you can have a discounted rate on that as well.
Oh, the Dental Tubules
So,
Congress.
yeah,
Yeah.
so,
I've heard a lot about it. I've seen it on the net as well.
Yeah.
So no, that makes perfect sense. So if you want any further information, I'm sure. So it's www.
Dentinal tubules, or is it dentinaltubules.com?
.com.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all there. I'm sure Dhru will be very happy to answer any more questions through the website as well. So you are watching Jobat TV, and I'm here with Dhru Shah, the owner of Dentinal Tubules. So thank you so much, Dhru.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you
to
here.
have you. Thanks
Super.
for your time.
No, pleasure's all ours. Thank you. Hi, I'm Jobat, and thank you for watching my channel. For more interviews with dentists, amazing implant surgeons, business leaders, entrepreneurs, people who think outside the box and create paradigm shifts in which the way we think, follow me on Jobat TV. I look forward to seeing you then.